Hey everybody, it's me. I had a couple of things on my mind and I just wanted to post a quick video. First one, really quick. I didn't spend that much time on solid foods, and toward the end of this month, beginning of next month, I should be back on solid food. So I am on the lookout for any suggestions, pouch-friendly recipes, that kind of thing, that anybody has. I've made note of a couple this morning. Chrissy, thank you for posting about the Quaker Oats weight control instant oatmeal. I think I'm going to get some of that today. I have no clue where to find tofu in my grocery store, but I'm going to try to find some tofu and try that. And I have no clue what a shirataki noodle looks like, but I'm going to try to find those too. I could really use some suggestions, especially if you have any ideas for family-friendly meals, because I don't like the idea of my family being able to eat. Well, let me rephrase that. I've always taught my kids that you have to eat what's cooked. And I have a really picky daughter who doesn't like to eat. So I don't want to set a precedent where she sees mommy not eating what was cooked and mommy gets to make a separate meal. So I want to make something that everybody's going to eat. And just leave it at that, because I've fought her for 8 years now. To get her to finally start eating what everybody else is eating. And she's coming about pretty good. But I don't want to head down that road at all. So any suggestions would be greatly appreciated. On another note, I wanted to talk about food. My mind games are kicking in to high gear, and I don't know if it's because they put me back on the liquid diet. I didn't have a problem with this before. Didn't have a problem with it at all. And I'm having a huge problem with dealing with food and smelling food, which of course right now I can't smell much because I smashed my face, and I've stayed congested since then. But it's kind of like God played a really cruel joke on me. I had this surgery. I can't have any of my favorite stuff anymore, and I'm completely cool with that, because I was like, there are only certain places where I can get things that I really loved, and I'll just stay away from those places and I'll be fine. No big deal. Favorite thing in the world, favorite drink, was to go to Sonic and get a Route 44 Cherry Dr. Pepper. So I've stayed away from Sonic. Coming home from the hospital, I see a billboard now introducing Cherry Dr. Pepper in a can. You can buy that mess and keep it at home. My brother and my future sister-in-law, who moved in next door, buy that and drink it. I'm having the worst time dealing with Cherry Dr. Pepper being available. And I know that sounds crazy, but I want one so bad. So, I can't even begin to describe to you how bad I want that. Uh-oh, that's my surgeon. I'm sorry about the interruption. The second part of my dilation has been rescheduled yet again. At least it was moved closer this time instead of further away, because don't know how much longer I could deal. Anyway, that being said, was talking about cherry Dr. Pepper. I want to drink cherry Dr. Pepper. I want it bad. Another thing, macaroni and cheese. On days like today, when I'm sitting at home all by myself, I hated to cook a meal just for me. So, when I would run out of sandwich meat or bread, because I've not been to the grocery, and of course, I'm making my grocery list now because I've not been to the grocery because I haven't felt good, which means there's no food in the house, which is not a big deal for me because I can't eat much. I have something that I can eat. But on days like today, what I would eat would be macaroni and cheese, because macaroni and cheese was always in the cabinet. And I would make a thing of macaroni and cheese and eat at least half of it. I want macaroni and cheese. And I'm really not sure what to do about that, because some people say just have a little bit of it, get the taste, no harm, no foul. I'm not sure, because noodles are starch, starch turns to sugar, sugar makes you dump. I didn't spend enough time on solid food to learn whether or not that happened. So, give me your input. But I want macaroni and cheese, and I don't want just regular macaroni and cheese. I want, you go out and you buy your own noodles, and you buy the big block of cheese, and you're mixing up milk in it, and good macaroni and cheese. Pasta was always my downfall. Spaghetti and lasagna, I want so bad. So bad. Can't even begin to tell you. The other thing that I'm having trouble with, I guess you could say Italian was my thing, because pizza. I've loved pizza forever, since I was a little girl. And my dad used to always get Pizza Hut. So I have a small love for Pizza Hut's pan pizza. And when my mom and dad divorced, they came out with stuffed crust pizza, and that's what he always ordered. And I don't know why that stuck with me, but it did. So it was a toss-up between stuffed crust and pan. Love the pan, but occasionally wanted the stuffed crust. Now they've come out with stuffed crust pan pizza. Are you seeing a theme here? Cherry Dr. Pepper is available at home. Stuffed crust pan pizza is available. They're combining all of my favorite things now that I can't have them. And it's just wrong. It's wrong. I want to taste. Just a smidge. A friend of mine that had the surgery suggested eating just the toppings off of pizza to get the taste. What are your all's thoughts on that? And I said all of that to say this. Is anybody else struggling with this, or is it just me? If you are, please share, because I don't want to think I'm alone. Okay, I have blabbed long enough. Thank you for listening. Thanks for subscribing. I will talk to you all on Monday.